serious topic. According to the Rape Crisis Center of Central New Mexico, 1 in 4 women will experience rape or attempted rape in their lifetime. 1 in 4, that is 25%. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. To help prevent that, the owners of Serve Sexuality Resource Center are here. Mady Fricker and Molly Adler. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in and talking about a very serious topic, and it's something that a lot of people just don't like to talk about. It's one of those taboo topics. But you all are trying, and you're doing a lot with it to talk with women, not just to prevent it, but how do you deal with it after? What should you do?
Sure, and I think talking about it is a really good start because unfortunately it's really common. So I think a lot of folks have a lot of shame and stigma around that assault and around childhood sexual abuse, but unfortunately it's really common. And so we want to help meet people where they're at Self-Serve. We do that every day. So people walk into our shop, they come to classes, or they go on our website, selfservetoys.com, and we help people with resources so that they can get to a more positive, happy, healthier, kind of whole sexuality.
I think, and I'm sure you all talk about this in your classes and on the resources you have online, that it really never is too late, whether something happened when you were a young boy or young girl or as an adult. Like, there still could be scars from that, and it's okay to go and talk to someone about that.
Yeah, we have a class on April 13th. We're so excited about it. It's Sex and Self-Love for Survivors, and that is one of the things that the instructor really focuses on, is that the place in our brain where trauma is held, it is hard for us to let go of it. You know, there's been ideas that people let go of it during sleep, but trauma is just, it becomes a part of us. And so what the instructor is really going to focus on is that basically letting go of things is not the answer. It's figuring out better coping mechanisms. You know, I was a survivor of childhood sexual assault, and I don't think that I would do work in sexuality without that being a part of my history and being a part of my present and being able to be open about it and talk about it and share that it's just like any part of my history, just a part of me, and that there are coping mechanisms that can be helpful is one of my favorite things to do at work.
What are some of the things that people need to look for in themselves that maybe they're still suffering or they still have some of the scars from this, and it would be a good idea to go talk with someone?
Well, and I think one thing is we talk a lot about what no means, and no means no,
Right.
but there's a movement to talk about enthusiastic consent and what yes looks like. And so not only that, but what does good sex look like, and what does a good relationship look like? And if you don't know what that is for yourself, or if you don't know what you really want, then it's hard to identify it and assert yourself to get that. And we also want to really talk about our culture. We want to know that basically we can prevent rape, we can prevent sexual assault if we all kind of raise the bar about what we expect in the bedroom and the respect that we have in our relationships.
All right, without a doubt. And I know you also have another class coming up. This is on the 8th of this month. This one's free. It's called An Evening with the Rape Crisis Center. Who in particular would that be for, Mady?
Oh, anybody who's anybody who knows somebody who has been sexually assaulted or believes that sexual assault is relevant and prevalent in our lives, come to that class. What we're really trying to do is connect people with the free services of the Rape Crisis Center. A lot of people don't know there's free counseling, there's free advocacy, there's bilingual education, there's support, and they also do some really unique kinds of support, like art therapy groups and things like that. We have women and men who come into the store, and when they see that we have a class like this, they disclose at the counter, you know, I was raped 30 years ago and I've never done anything about it, and they well up because it is present, it is a part of their experience. And what we tell people, it's never too late. It's never too late for healing. It's never too late for something to be better. And in regards to sexuality, day to day, we experience that with people all the time, and it's not just around sexual assault. Often people feel like there's a normal way for sex to be, and it's perfect and wonderful and fantastic all the time, and if they're not there, there's something wrong with them. So we experience the same sort of disclosures around, like, I had a divorce and I feel terrible about it and I don't feel whole, or I've never had an orgasm and I don't feel whole. And what we really want to encourage people to realize and believe is that they are whole, and that their primary sexual relationship is with themselves, and that there's always room for growth.
All right, big self-esteem issue as well. Mady and Molly from Self-Serve. You can find out more about them and the classes, how to get in touch with the Rape Crisis Center, all at our website, casa.com. Ladies, thank you for coming in, talking about a very sensitive but important issue.
Thank you.
All right.